Hello, welcome back to Access. My name's Nathan. I'm here with Dave.
Hello.
Dave, we've been to see the future of gaming.
Yes.
And do you know what? I would say we're not really cynical on this channel, but I wouldn't say that we were necessarily the target audience for the game that we're about to talk about.
Maybe not. I think I am.
Well, maybe, yeah. But like in one way, we're talking about Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga,
Yes.
which we've decided is the ultimate Star Wars game.
Yes.
And we've got 7 reasons why that's true.
Yeah, have we got 7?
7.
Wow, I mean, it was amazing.
That's why I've got 7.
Right, okay.
I should crack on. Well, the first one is kind of more of a point of order, which is that it's completely new. Even though the Lego Star Wars games have covered some of this ground before, this is not that.
Yeah, I think that's worth saying just because when I saw the announce, I assumed,
Packaged
wrongly,
up, bundled,
that it was going to be kind of like the first 6 movies that have already been covered in Lego.
Sure.
And with the extra 3 movies, the sequels, on the end. But that's not the case. It's all completely brand new and from the ground up.
Yeah, new tech and like new things that we will get onto in a moment. So it's a completely different experience. All 9 episodes, point 2, all 9 episodes are here, including, do you know, I was thinking the people making this game must know stuff about the new movie that I don't know, and I wasn't sure if I was happy or sad for them.
Yeah.
But it's in there anyway.
Definitely sad, I think. Yeah.
And I want to say one of the thing that I really enjoyed about the fact that all 9 episodes are there, you can play them in any order, so they're like discrete episodes, you might call them. And they've got like a hub world where you kind of cycle through them, and on the selection menu is like a little scene from the movie playing out in Lego. Yeah. It was just like, you know, the Lego games when they get things really right, it's like, oh god, that's so right.
They've got such a good sense of humour, and like even, I mean, we were on a menu and we were like,
I know. I love Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
And I love Lego.
Oh, it's great.
Number 3, this is what I was really hoping for when we made this appointment to come and see the game. Having seen what they have been doing with DC and Avengers recently, I wanted that kind of huge, expansive, open world, everything is in it treatment, and that is what they have done. It's kind of that same freedom of when you're in an episode, you can like switch between characters, you can kind of travel through space, go to different planets, you can do anything.
I want to make a big point of this because I mean, like, basically I think this is maybe why I'm so excited particularly about it. You don't just pick an episode and then you linearly go through the story and the missions. And when we saw our little demo started with the Millennium Falcon in space in an asteroid field above Tatooine.
We chose where to land.
We chose where to land on Tatooine. There were several. There was Mos Espa. There was Mos Eisley.
We went to Anchorhead, right?
We went to Anchorhead, and then in Anchorhead, it's kind of like a little hub world itself. You're running around, but then you could go to Jabba's palace, and you could then play out. If you went to Jabba's palace, you would fight the Rancor. If you went to
Obi-Wan's house was there.
Obi-Wan's house,
and I was like, we're in Jedi time because we were playing the Return of the Jedi episode 6. Is he still there, or would it be like a little thing about how he's not there anymore?
Yeah,
because
well, I assume he's not there. But I mean, these are the things I'm excited to find out.
I know, because the Luke that we saw was Jedi Luke. He was like dressed in black. Yeah. So those kind of those kind of. I just, as a Star Wars fan, you just want all of the things in the place all of the time, and I want them all. And that's what these games, the newer Lego approach, is to do that.
I don't know if I'm stepping on the toes of the later points, Nath, but I want to say more about this. I want to say about the random encounter in space. We were flying towards Tatooine. Suddenly, a Star Destroyer exited hyperspace.
Don't say too much about the Star Destroyer.
Okay. And we could battle it.
Oh no, you can talk about the thing you like.
Okay, the thing I really like is that apparently you can land inside that Star Destroyer and wander around, and you can explore the inside of it. And every big ship, I think they said in every big vehicle in the game, is the same deal. We had a little battle with some TIE fighters and then landed on Anchorhead, and it was amazing.
It's going to be cool just to explore and And there's all the collecting and all the other things which I do not do in the Lego games, but which other people I know do and love. For me, it's about exploring and playing with the characters and like laughing at things.
Well, this is actually why I'm quite excited about this game as well, because I've always struggled with Lego games, in as much as I have a slightly compulsive.
Once you start, you can't stop.
Well, I have to collect everything then, and then it slows me down. Whereas I felt this was much more about exploring and being in the world, and it wasn't like got to find every block. Right. If you want to do that, that is there for you. But if I want to not do that, which I do want to do, then that's there for me too, which is a terrible sentence, but I know what it means.
Number 5 then. Every vehicle, we're talking about Star Destroyer, but every vehicle, including the Star Destroyer, is made out of actual Lego pieces. Yeah. Not actual ones, but ones they've modelled in a game.
Yes, that's true.
But they were put together, and you could build it. But do you know how many you would need to build the Star Destroyer if you were going to do that?
I actually do because I was there, but you should say it.
No, you should say it because you knew it.
18 million.
18 million.
18
which
million
is
Lego
so
bricks.
many.
We also saw Jabba's sail barge,
Yes.
which I don't know how many bricks it was made out of, but I know it took the team 3 months to build.
We saw right at the end of the demo the Sarlacc pit monster, which is also made of Lego. I don't know why I'm saying things are made of Lego. It's Lego Star Wars.
Yeah,
but every
surprise.
time I'm like, oh, that's made of Lego. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I know.
Number 6, 200 plus characters.
Yes.
Just facts now at this point.
That you can play as.
Yes.
Playable characters.
Switching out.
We saw. Who
back.
did we see? We saw Luke. We saw Chewie. We saw
Lando.
We saw C-3PO. We saw Boba Fett.
We ran into the Gonk droid, but I don't think he was playable.
He wasn't playable, but I wanted to talk about this. He was a quest giver.
He was.
There were little side quests
but Dave,
dotted around.
he only says Gonk.
That's right, Nath. I love this. We approached him as Luke. We tried to get the quest. All he could say was Gonk. Then we switched over to C-3PO, and C-3PO...
He speaks over 6 million forms of communication.
He does. So he was able to speak to Gonk and get Gonko's quest, and then we could go on it. It's things like that which I really
I've got
like.
some bad news.
What?
Well, I forgot number 4. But I've remembered it now. And also...
Let's do it.
Number 4 is about using the Force. The Force, because it's number 4. You can use the Force
mysterious.
anywhere if you're a Force character, and your thing about C-3PO skills reminded me. So sorry I missed number 4. But yeah, you can use it anywhere and on any object. And previously there were things which were, in the Lego Star Wars games and other kind of similar games where you could magic certain things or you could force certain things. But now every kind of item in the game can be forced. So you can kind of make a bantha dance.
Yes.
Or you can throw bits of scrub at people. And,
You could also group stuff together. I mean, we just saw kind of a big ball of stuff.
He had
being
a
made.
Katamari ball and he scored a goal.
Kind of he scored a goal.
He got a special block for it.
It feels like there's going to be lots for the Force users to do in the game. Just fun
more
stuff.
More freeform.
More open, more freeform. Yeah, exactly.
And that actually does fit quite nicely with the last one, which is a small point, but Lego players may enjoy this. There is a kind of, in general, the camera is closer to the shoulder to give it a slightly more cinematic feel.
Yeah.
But there is also, because of the new kind of engine and tech that they're using, the ability to do over-the-shoulder aiming properly. So you can kind of really line up shots if you're a character who has ranged weapons.
Yeah, and I believe this is a first for a Lego game. You basically... it's a third-person shooter at that point. If you are playing as someone with a ranged weapon, like Chewie,
who was using his bowcaster,
or like Boba Fett, like Lando, then you can aim over their shoulder and you can aim anywhere and shoot anything.
The ultimate
any nefarious
Star
purpose.
Wars game.
The ultimate Star Wars game. I'm struggling to think of a reason why it isn't. It's going to have every location from the movies. Like all the big action sequences.
Maybe it could be your first platinum, Dave.
Maybe.
It's out in 2020.
Unless I have to capture everything.
We need to go now. But thank you for watching. We're really excited about Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. There's a lot of S's in that sentence. If you are too, leave us a comment. Please like this video, whatever. And subscribe to PlayStation Access because we're nice.
For the players.